The Punch TV. Adolfo no mama makwa baba the Punch TV so make sure say any day the kind na dey hwe channel ya na che say obe subscribe dey ama no like no share we so abeja wadwen che or comment section ho enso e dey aka ho abusuafo say wa onim say the Punch TV dey ban current stories ne political affairs bia yes say the Punch TV dey dem ba kope abusuafo say amle america say story be flow so abebo for mama che say apai ama che say gentle ha obi a twe ne sere ne abasa abusuafo mma yenko hwe story ne mra ye ba ye de mu nchiremu nyina ebebrem
Parliament investigation ANAS be one famra Parliament ANAS bring the investigation na no cross obeye all no say so obey investigation adenti no kata so is parliament more than judiciary adenti no show judiciary na show parliament
another form of government
so hada na moye nioma sa eye okoto ne budwe nyanya nkyere de wonko. I will fight for justice for every person in this country. And what all I'm doing is that justice for all, not justice in the interest of the strongest. We are not in a Plato's ideal world. Why esikafo and kwana justice? No.
So let me say we back court. I only made fireman, cashman. I be jira court. I be adi tantana with him. And then you get scared. The guy will remove everything for everybody to see who ANAS. And yes, there's a court to make. But you know, I'm interpretation say Ghana ni ba ko pe wa ha. Ono de otu cover the face. Me say me the force be here dey no woni nim. Am ya dey me. Say mo emrama ANAS kwan. Say on sham master ne mra. That day they will jail me. I'll beat the shit out of the guy and take that thing out.
Okay, so that's the Kenedy Agyepong. But the more you listen to him, the more a lot of things run through your mind. I mean, should investigative journalists have the power to conduct an investigation and decide, I'll show this, I won't show that? And the reason why they don't show what they don't show may be for some reason that may be untoward that we may not know. Is that correct? I mean, should a journalist set out to do work, that when the work is finished, it brings opprobrium to his nation? His nation, a journalist, set out to do the work. When the work is finished, it brings opprobrium to his nation. Is that what we are doing? That ANAS does the work, and when he's finished, Ghana football has collapsed for since when? 20 whatever. Ghana football is still struggling. We don't even know where we are. We now have Kutu Acheampong as GFA president. Everything is gone haywire because of the work.
The Punch TV.
I mean, reflecting on it, is that what a journalist should be doing? Here's Kutu Acheampong. He has something to say about that. Listen, Kutu Acheampong, the former president who was slaughtered by J.J. Rawlings and his cohorts in 1979. This is what he said.
All of us are inside, just like people traveling on a ship. If the ship sinks, we all sink. The ship sinks, we all sink with it. This is what most of them don't understand. They think they are outside the government. The government is a separate entity somewhere. If it is destroyed, fine. We are not saying that those who contribute articles to foreign press are not patriotic. We are not saying that. At least you can earn some foreign exchange when you go on holidays, you go to a nice hotel and enjoy yourself. But what we are saying is that don't destroy your country. If you know what you are writing is wrong, don't do it, because you do your country more harm than good. And this is all the foreign press want. They don't want any developing country to come up to their standard. This you must accept. And once they can use you to destroy your own country, so much the better for them. But if any journalist continues, these people you are talking about, very soon I'll ask the Commissioner for National Affairs to read a gist of what, and the AG of what they have done. And you agree with me, some of them were given several warnings. The moment you give a warning, that warning appears on the TV, on the either BBC, or in the paper in overseas paper. So we are saying that you are free to write whatever you want to. You can criticize the government, then we will set up. But don't destroy. See, when you know what you are writing is wrong, it isn't true, and it's meant to subvert, to create disaffection, to create confusion in the country, then you are doing more harm than good. Because if the country collapses, you are within it. It doesn't collapse for me or for the colleagues. All of us are inside. Just like people traveling on a ship. If the ship sinks, we all sink. the ship sinks, we all sink with it. This is what most of them don't understand. They think they are outside the government. The government is a separate entity somewhere. If it is destroyed, fine.
Very interesting for the man that they said he didn't know how to speak English and all. That's what we came to hear about Acheampong. They made all sorts of jokes about him and all that. This is Acheampong now talking like that. So that's Acheampong speaking very well and a very poignant statement that he made. Now, this statement was done, I'm sure, before ANAS was born. And he's talking about people doing things that were untrue. I mean, the people who filmed the Kutu Acheampong thing, they knew that the money that Kutu Acheampong was collecting was not bribe money. It was money that he was collecting to pay for the ticket that he had bought. They were aware. ANAS here, he is aware that the money that was given to Mr. Nyantechi, the football president and who was a executive member of CAF and FIFA, ANAS knew that this money is not bribe money.
The Punch
is not bribe money for Kutu Acheampong. After all, how much does he earn at FIFA? They knew that the conversation was that this money, Mr. Acheampong, is for your tickets. You had bought tickets 2 times to come. He had gone with George Oponwia, bought tickets for him. He's gone there twice. He didn't meet the people. Not that he didn't meet them. Because George Oponwia was involved, they decided to do it another time. Then they said, oh, go and come. And then they were giving him the money. They asked him, how much have you spent on tickets? He said, here is the money. ANAS is aware that money that was being given to Kutu Acheampong, it was not bribe money. He is very aware. He's the one Acheampong is talking about. That's my own matter with ANAS. Nothing to do with the case. I'm now going to go on to the case. So let's...
Abusiafo story no na yakohwe ede aban na chese ensem koso Ghana ha ensem koso krom ha chese de hian se obenya o data na obeba enten so abusiafo chese ubetimi asre a ubetimi adwa wani betimi agya na chese social media no so de o so bia etimi eba so se de nkofo ka se digital no Nien blaso na eso enche. Me a me di dwumade ho chia me frame Nana Agyeman. Wo mi so na frame NY ja meje so na mama piao. Peace out.
Yama owi akwa baba Mansa Media College. Mansa Media College a school power ya che TV so any radio so dwumadie. Ya so ye e wo Kumase atonsu. Babia uwo bia opese ba Mansa Media College a na be hu dwumadia yedin honmo a yentie dwumadia yedin o Amansan Media College
se usua bribi wo media mu ana opese ohunu bribi biara efa media ho enso eche kra
Amansan Media College e wo homam
ye wo achochefo a wakwadiri yie wa adetwem na in studio ni ye newsroom de editwam wonsam twem no ye twe bribi ti se kasebo akenkan ni sinitwa ni bebura ekeka ho wa multimedia mu nso ya twe bribi ti se sini mfoni asiesie mfoni nitwa ni bebura ekeka ho ye betumi nso aboa ama wo de na otwepe asunya bribi wo nkitahodie adwuma ahodo nyinaamu esanse ye wo yankasa foni nti abwe biara ye ma ya adesuafo kwan ma okọ yode ya twe won adesua dan mu no
ahwefo ehu ekame ese obi biara wo le bosomtwe ase enim abakosema efa nsuo ehu menya abofra kitu bi wa ha ono so se onim abakosema efa le bosomtwe ho
abusuafo ye mama kwaba eba Ghana Pages TV so emra son se ye the trending issues ne ekoso ewo abefo tentan fidie ni so ebesomo midin na eje wa akode
Amansan Media College e ma o de owe hia bia wo nkutahodie mu